Well, here's the video I tried to give you guys from the live stream. They wouldn't let me do, so I don't know what's going on. So I'll just make this video about it now. That's why I tell you guys, man, make sure you donate to the page, man. Click the stream lab. Believe me, it's important. When you're in a battle against, corruption, you're in a battle against sabotagement and things of that nature, these things come in handy. Because they're trying to keep you away from certain things. Why? I have no idea. Why have people become so fearful when someone's not even controversial? I don't think I'm a controversial figure at all. Just because I don't go with the status quo, don't mean I'm a controversial person. But anyway, these are my thoughts on the Jermaine Dupri statement he made about women and the as far as female rappers, when he was saying it's more stripper music rather. And Cardi gave her 2 cents on it. Both are right, by the way. Both are right. It's their own opinions. But the way I look at it is Jermaine Dupri made a whole career off of making this music. All his music was basically club music, dance music, from whether it was the Brat, Crisscross. It was mostly high energy music that they played in the clubs or dance music. So it wasn't substance based really. Everything was about flash and dance and move and shake, bow wow. He wanted the kids to move. And now the female rappers today is what he was saying is he wasn't dissing them. He was just saying everything has like a sameness to it, where everybody's just talking about, being a stripper on the pole in the strip club and all this stuff. So it's not really impressive to him, which I understood. I understood that because a lot of music is like that now. But you got to understand, people like Cardi B and Nicki and, these women were pushing when Little Kim came around. Wasn't too many women pushing the sexuality. They got, because even when Fox was out, she really wasn't pushing it like that. She was like more tomboyish at first. Then they started pushing, the sexuality, being more and more sexual and flirtatious with her style, so and she was mad young. But once that came the narrative, the strippers were dressing up more like them and they were looking more like the strippers on the pole. And as that eventually would happen, strippers would end up rapping. Eve, she was a stripper. She ended up rapping. Now she's married to a billionaire. This is the life. But Eve made, she had good content. She can make songs. Now everybody else seems to be making just those type of records. And it seemed like he was talking about the new, what's her name, Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi and all this, and just figured that put them all in a box. So when Cardi made her statement, she was saying that you know all these other females out here, female rappers that don't be talking about that, y'all don't support them. And she's right. Nobody's championing these women that's out here putting the bars together and, really not talking about that. Nobody's marketing them. Nobody's giving them a deal or trying to book them the big time, money. And that's a question that needs to be asked. Why they're not getting some breaks? You know, it's amazing that YouTube got all these, guidelines for, about you can't say this word, you can't say that word, and you can't say this or that, or all these flags for your videos for all these little things now. But it seems very weird to me how the female artists that don't fit in that criteria, who's out there spitting hip hop, and they're not pushing sexuality or very lewd, borderline, they are having a harder time, and YouTube are not pushing them as much as they're pushing the content that's borderline controversial or borderline supposedly supposed to be flagged. Why is that? Oh, because the record business owns YouTube now. So here we go. Now, I said it back, let me see, a little bit ago when they were calling it the wars of the girls that they want them to all dress sensual, like Remy Ma. They want Remy to be dressing more sexy, more sex appeal. And, you got people dieting. They can't be on television unless they go on a diet and they got to be a certain size. It's ridiculous. But then they push the narrative. They'll do a whole show and a whole narrative about we have got to like love people for who they are, and this person is that person, and they're still human beings, and we can't judge people. Everyone is different. But then when it comes to the show, they be all right. Well, you're gonna have to lose a couple pounds if you want to be on this network. It's like, wait, what happened to everybody's beautiful? Everybody ain't the same size. Well, everybody ain't on this show. Those people are sitting at home watching the show. Now, to be on here, you need you to lose at least just another 5 pounds. We got Randy here. He's a personal trainer. He'll help you out. So that's it. Like that's really the narrative of what's going on right here. And the fact that no one's getting involved, no one's doing the things that they're supposed to do to basically push these other female artists, you're gonna have this type of music. We're gonna have this type of sameness. And I believe, in my own personal opinion, it's being done on purpose. They're dumbing down the music to make hip hop fans not like it and stop dealing with it. And then the real artists who are out there trying to make music, they can't get heard. Then they stop and be like, man, I'm finna go do something else. I ain't getting paid off this, and nobody's listening to rap no more. Next thing you know, they doing something else. They back doing house shows, and they've taken your love for the hip hop industry and just ran it into the ground. Ran it into the ground. They cornered the market on the industry of music and just start running it into the ground. And then putting out people who they think the world should pay attention to. So I'm not surprised by Jermaine Dupri not being really into it. It's not his thing. And it just promotes female rappers just really promote taking money, getting money, and being a player, or strip club, things from a stripper's perspective. But stripper music don't represent all female rap. So we got to get back to that understanding for all the hip hop sites that's out there, because you mainstream guys are the answer to the equation. You can help the scenario out tremendously by start promoting some of these female artists who are like that. Get them that light. So that's my thoughts on it. And if you like what you heard, you want to leave a Cash App. My name's Carcino on the Cash App. Y'all have a blessed day.